Welcome to Roundabout Oxford. In today's clip, Dr. Jason Hoeksema of the University of Mississippi offers some tips for first-time birdwatchers looking to get their feet wet.
Roanoke and Bailey's Woods are really good for anyone who's interested in birds because it's just a really pleasant place to walk around. So you can park over, at the entrance to the estate there and walk the grounds of the estate around the house. And there's all kinds of ornamental shrubs and trees and flowering plants that attract a lot of birds, and it's very open. A lot of beautiful migratory songbirds start coming through and using that area. They also tend to move around into Bailey's Woods, and so there's a very nice trail between Roanoke and the University Museum that's less than a mile. And just walking that trail can be a really nice way to see birds as well. And the creek bottom area around the bridge on that trail can be really good, especially in the warmer times of day or later in the morning. Birds often will move from the Roanoke property down into the lower, more cooler areas of the property on Bailey's Woods. So that's always recommended. But I should say that, the more we go into spring, the trees start leafing out and all the little birds start getting harder and harder to see. It also, for especially beginning birders, it's really good to get out to places where you can see larger birds in open areas. And another place right in town that's really good for that is Lamar Park. Lamar Park used to be a golf course, so it's quite open. There's a lot of grass, but there's also a lot of good habitat for birds there. A lot of old pine trees in the middle that have nesting brown-headed nuthatches. There's a lot of bird houses. They're bluebird houses that are used by not only eastern bluebirds, but also the brown-headed nuthatches themselves and some other birds like tree swallows. And all around the edges of Lamar Park are wonderful native forests. There's sort of swampy areas and more upland areas. So if you walk the perimeter of that, of the park, you can be right up against those woods. And then there's a big pond there, of course, as well. And that attracts a lot of water-loving birds. So, and it's very open there. A lot of the birds are much easier to see. So I really like taking students and other beginning birders to Lamar Park. It's always recommended, and it's really good during the spring migration as well.
To hear more from this episode, visit the University of Mississippi Library's YouTube channel and look for the Birds and Birding episode under Roundabout Oxford podcast. Thanks for listening to this special edition clip show.